no fucking chance I am putting my bare foot on a hotel carpet.
Nordstrom, get your shit together.
You're not going on Love Island to fall in love. You're going on Love Island to be discovered.
You're not going to obviously go to a dermatologist to get your vagina looked at.
I looked at that picture and I was like, holy fuck, my ass is giant. Clap on, clap off. 52 episodes in.
This is like a year, 52 weeks.
Is that how many weeks are in a year? Oh yeah, 26.
Hey,
Yeah.
cheers.
Cheers.
52, 1 year officially. Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, okay.
Good. What's up? I saw you on Friday night.
No, did we go out Friday night or Saturday night?
I don't know.
Saturday night. You were
Saturday
in Ann
night.
Arbor.
Oh yeah, I was in Ann
You
Arbor.
had student orientation.
Yeah, that's right.
How'd it go?
Good.
Yeah?
Really? Yeah, really good.
Ready for another Wolverine?
Ready for another Wolverine. Yeah,
Nice.
She's great. She's met people, figured out, I don't know what they figured out because I wasn't with her for the majority of the time. I just asked her at the end, I was like, did it go okay? And she's like, yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Met some people. I have
Perfect.
no idea what they talked about.
Yeah.
I think they learned the fight song and what to do on game days. And other than that, I'm not sure what else they learned.
Oh, my family gets so annoyed with me when we're at a Michigan game and they play the fight song because my high school fight song is like the Michigan
Victors?
fight song,
Yeah.
but it's about the Thornwood Thunderbirds.
Oh, right.
So I always sing the Thornwood Thunderbird version.
right.
So, and they
Yeah.
get so annoyed.
That's funny because my high school fight song was also the Victors.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Yes, it's called the Victors.
So, I mean, it's a catchy tune.
Yeah, it
I
is.
will say, like Dow High's fight song, is
I don't
dumb.
even, yeah.
It's stupid. I look at it because they have it like up on the wall.
Yeah.
So you can sing along.
I've never learned it.
Who wrote this?
I don't know.
H.H.
Not the same person that wrote the Victors.
You
It
know,
would have
Dow
been more
himself.
popular.
Yeah. No. So, I mean, it's got to be hard to be like, you know what? I'm writing the fight song.
Well, it's like writing a holiday song, like a Christmas song.
Yeah.
That's really hard to do.
Well, because there's so many good classics.
Right.
Yeah.
How do you write a classic Christmas song?
I just,
Not very many people can do it. Like George Michael did it.
you have to go out of passion and
Yeah.
then just hope it sticks.
Like he wrote Last Christmas.
Oh, such a good
That's
bop.
a great song. It's played every year.
Yes.
Mariah Carey. I don't know if she wrote it, but she sings it.
But I will never, I was in high school when that came out, and it was the song of the century.
You know Christmas is coming when they start playing that on radio.
Like on Instagram.
listens to the radio
Like in the
anymore?
middle of like October, it'll be like, it's time.
Yeah.
And she'll be like
you see her
thawing out.
Thawing out. Mariah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know of any other Christmas songs that are like that. There probably are. Bruce Springsteen has one. Santa Claus is coming to town. But he didn't write,
But
obviously.
yeah,
It's
I mean,
not
he's not the
original.
OG of it.
Right.
So.
Did you ever see that movie About a Boy? It's Hugh Grant and, oh my God, Toni Collette and this other boy. And the son is a real nerd, and he's in, I don't know, middle school, whatever. Hugh Grant befriends him because he's this guy who just stays home all the time. He's a trust fund guy, Hugh Grant is. And because his dad wrote a Christmas jingle, and that's how he got so much money.
Yeah. So
Anyway,
he just
this
collects
movie-
royalties.
Yeah. So anyway, the movie was very sweet.
Okay.
It's about this. It's called About a Boy, and it's about this kid that just needs to find his way and doesn't have a dad. And Hugh Grant is sort of that person who
that's
steps
sweet.
in.
Okay. Yeah. No, I've never heard
It's
of
really
that.
sweet. I
should watch it.
Yeah, you should watch it.
So, but we went to dinner Saturday night. That was lovely.
Yeah.
And then we went back to your house
Yeah.
and hung out by the fire. That was fun.
Yeah. Fight was on.
The fight was on.
I don't know who won.
I don't know either. But
I'm sure it was.
I mean, it's
bloody.
always entertaining to watch. I don't understand. Like, so Jake Paul's like the king of like the octagon now.
Is he?
I don't know. Because the chicks fought the night before, and he like was
You know who Alex works for?
Jake Paul. Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hook us up, Alex. I want to go to a fight.
I don't even think she's met him. She works for his company. I shouldn't say she works for him. She works for his company.
You never know.
There's an
There's still
octagon
time.
in their, or there's a boxing ring in their office.
Has she squared up?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, lots of dogs. And
I love that everybody gets to bring their dog to
yeah,
work.
it's awesome.
So that's fantastic.
Yeah. And then we watched Wimbledon was the final on Sunday? Yeah, the men's final was Sunday.
Who won?
Sinner.
Oh, I have no idea.
Italian, redheaded Italian guy.
Oh,
He's
interesting.
so good, but you know, I was kind of.
I love good tennis. Basically, the only thing that I've gotten out of Wimbledon is on Instagram they'll have carousels of everybody's watches and how much everybody's watch
that
costs.
too. Yeah, and
you
what
know,
their
and then
wife-
there's always somebody where it's one of a kind. You know what I mean? Like price unknown.
Yeah, there were a lot of celebrities there.
I feel like that's a thing
To be seen.
and more as the years go on.
Yeah.
So, do you follow Bethany Frankel?
A little bit.
So she was in London and she's hanging out
she
with
go?
like the guy that does her hair. Yeah. No, and they put really cute reels together where they
It's
would
like
be like,
$10,000 a ticket.
is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I mean, some of these they're not buying their tickets.
Right.
That's comped.
They are.
Yeah. I feel like they're like, we want you to be seen here.
Right.
So
Yeah,
that
that could
you
be.
and I would spend $10,000 on a
Right.
ticket to go.
Yeah.
You know?
To see him.
Yeah. Just to kind of like be
Yeah,
amongst
I don't
the
know how
crowd.
that works in the UK.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But-
I don't really think I'm going to be getting an invite to Wimbledon, but that's okay.
To play. I don't watch.
Definitely not to play.
No, they have. It was cute. They were interviewing like the side, people that were there, and there were all these older ladies because they're in London, so
Yes.
it's, all these older drunk ladies, and there's a drink called Pimm's.
Oh,
which
yeah.
is that strawberry drink, and they interviewed this one old grandma, and they're like, "How are you, ma'am?" And she's like, "I'm drunk on Pimm's." It was very cute.
Oh, that's
But
funny.
it looked fun. And,
Yeah.
I really was rooting for Taylor Fritz to win. He was in the semifinals. He lost to Alcaraz, who is the Spanish guy that dominates. So then Alcaraz and Sinner were in the finals, and then Sinner beat him.
That was Nugget, not me.
What?
It smells like a baby pooped in a diaper.
Oh, I smell it. Nugget.
Yeah. Gee, it must be nervous.
Nervous. Tummy.
What's going on?
Yeah.
So it is summertime,
Mm-hmm.
and we don't have a ton of bar instructors
Yeah.
at Rebar, so it is just myself and be the owner.
Teaching?
Oh my gosh, yeah, I teach like 9 classes a week right now.
That's a lot.
I know, but then like the next week I'm gone because I'm in Chicago for a couple of days. So then she's got to pick it up. So there's a lot of like flip flop, like. I'm going out of town. So then now I'm covering like an extra 4 classes, and then I'm going out of town and she's covering more classes. So,
Do you only have 2 instructors at this point?
well, we had a couple of people who could sub, but it's summertime. And some
Yeah.
people are like, I'm not subbing through the summer, or no, I'm busy. So we're just kind of like taking it,
Yeah.
for each other. So I'm not taking a lot of bar classes because I'm teaching so many, but I feel like I'm getting my gains on.
Yeah.
So,
Let's go.
yeah. But then you really got to get creative because, I mean, everybody's going to your class.
Oh, yeah.
You
But
know
I
what I
mean, they
mean?
don't remember what they did the day before.
You don't think so?
No, I never do.
Oh, I do. I think it's different now.
Well,
that
you
I'm an
do, 'cause you
instructor.
teach it.
Yeah.
But I don't remember, like, I do the same Tracy Anderson routine, or like I'll do a specific online video of hers they recommend 6 days in a row doing the same one.
Okay.
Just so you can extend your muscles and understand what the routine is.
I'm sure that's like part of like their method.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can move to something else. I mean, I do switch it up once in a while, but
Yeah.
I do like 6 days in a row almost of the same
Really?
routine. Yeah.
So
And it never bothers me.
I mean, obviously the concepts of bar are always the same. I switch out my music. So I think a lot of times when you have new music, that gives a whole new vibe.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, for
And I
sure.
always got like fun, catchy, clever things. But and then there's different women, and some women are like,
Some people don't go every day.
some people don't go every day, and then some people are very vocal and like participate and like like woo whatever, and then some
Do
people
they
are very
really
like
say that in class?
Sometimes, yeah.
I've never been to a class where people wooed.
No, because you go on Fridays at 9:15. Not a lot of wooers in there.
Oh.
Wooers
Who
are more
woos?
evening. The
When do
evening
they
gals.
woo? Like, at what point is it appropriate to
The
woo? in bar?
the woo comes like right after like a segment, right? Like you get the stretch and
Oh,
they're like, woo,
that was tough.
woo.
Woo.
You're like,
I
oh
thought
my
you
gosh.
meant like old school aerobics where you're doing like the what do you call that? not the cha-cha, the thing, like any kind of movement, and everybody's like, woo, like into it.
Oh, no, it's not like that. And it's not like back when we would do
Or step
Insanity.
class.
You remember like doing like Insanity?
Insanity,
and like
yeah.
the people would be like hooting and hollering.
Yeah.
But like when you say that you repeat the same thing 6 times or 6 days in a row.
Yeah.
Do you remember like when you would like look at your Insanity chart and you'd go, oh, I don't want to have to do that DVD.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So you don't feel that
No.
part when you get in there?
No.
But I feel like you're like so into Tracy
It's
Anderson.
sort of meditative to me as well. And it's, no, I don't feel that way at all.
Okay.
And I'm using so many different things.
Yeah. So many tools.
So many tools that it doesn't get boring to me. In fact, it makes it better. It makes my workout harder because I can then adjust
And then push yourself a little harder.
Yesterday, my leg only got here. Now I know I can anticipate. So then my leg can move this direction. Or
And how
whatever.
long is a class?
60 to 90 minutes.
Ooh, hour and a half.
Yeah,
Okay.
it can be. Or you can do less. You know,
Okay.
you can find other things that are less. But it's in a pretty specific order, especially depending on what equipment you want to use. You can also regulate that. So if you know, oh, I only want to use my box and my staff, then I do that. If I know I want to use my big weights, like my pro staff, then I would use a different workout.
Okay. Yeah.
So it just
Well,
depends.
does it tell you at the beginning of the workout like what tools you need
Yeah.
to use?
Yeah.
I know. Do you think you're set up for success if you just like walk into a Tracy Anderson studio off the street and you're
Yeah.
like, I'm taking a class?
Yeah, for sure. You could.
Okay.
You totally could. They would help you.
Okay.
Because I've been to one. You know, I've been to one.
Yeah.
And I'm doing one in Spain.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
So fun.
Yeah. So yeah, they set it up for you. It'll all be there for you.
Is there one in Michigan?
No.
I didn't think so.
No.
But like Chicago, New York, LA.
No, Chicago.
Oh.
New York there is. New York, the
There's one
city.
in Bozeman, Montana. It was
yeah,
opening
that's
when I was there
new.
last summer.
There's a Sag Harbor in New York.
Okay.
So, and then Montana, Miami, Florida.
Did you go when you were in Miami?
No, because it's opening like in August.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Madrid, Sydney, Australia. I'm trying to think where else they have them.
Good for Tracy Anderson.
But
'Cause she's been around
few
for a long
in
time.
California, but not tons.
Yeah.
I think there's 2 maybe.
She's probably very strategic
Yeah,
about
she is.
where it goes, who her instructors are. But I mean, back in the day, remember, was it like Gwyneth Paltrow would be like,
She still
I
does.
do Tracy Anderson. And you would buy like the DVDs or
Yeah.
the VHS and like her arm would be.
Yeah, she still does. She just had Tracy Anderson had a 60 Minutes. She was interviewed like I don't know 3 months ago.
On 60 Minutes?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no
Or
shit.
It was,
okay.
It was a show like that. I don't know what it was.
Oh,
It was-
okay.
And Gwyneth Paltrow was on it as
Okay.
well. Yeah, and she used to train Madonna, and then
Oh,
they had
yeah.
a falling out. She trained J Lo.
Wait,
she
do we know
trained-
the falling out with
I
Madonna?
can't remember what it was. She's like, it wasn't anything. Like, they just stopped talking. I can't remember because the lady asked her. She's like, I heard you had a falling out with Madonna. She's like, we didn't really have a falling out. It was just sort of like we didn't really talk anymore.
Okay.
So something probably happened.
I mean, I feel like Madonna's kind of a diva.
Yeah. And then, yeah, she's trained a lot of people. And she still does. Like, you see them on her reels and stuff.
Okay.
They'll post, it'll be like, I don't know, Olivia Palermo. She's
Okay.
an actress. And she'll post it and then they'll repost it.
Isn't that the one that used to be married to like Ted Lasso? Is that girl?
Is that Olivia Palermo? Or is that Olivia Nunn?
I don't remember.
There's so many Olivias. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. One of them.
Okay. So did you see, well, first of all, Tracy Anderson, I don't follow her, but come January, Homegirl boosts her post because she shows up like, you know, in my feed all the time,
Yes.
you know, for New Year's resolutions. But did you see on Instagram what happened to our Grove Tea Lounge in town?
So I read the article too. So nobody took anything. They just smashed in a window twice.
Assholes just came by and smashed the windows of our like little tea lounge here in
I
town.
hate people. Do they have cameras?
I don't know. Basically their whole post was because they're very like faith-based Christian people, and they're like, you know what? I guess we just have to forgive you for whatever kind of anger that you have inside
I
you
saw
that would
that.
make you want to do this.
That's so nice. I'd been like, fuck you. Come here and fix my window. Assholes.
Right? So their drive-through
They're
is
so
still
nice.
closed, but I mean, town came together and, you know, I mean, the glass people came out, fixed
Yeah.
everything up.
Oh,
They were
that's
open
sweet.
today. But how awful.
That's terrible. It's terrible. I mean,
And you did that for fun. Like, you didn't even go in
Yeah.
there and like grab a muffin.
yeah.
You
Well,
know?
I hope they busted the person.
I know. Isn't that terrible?
It's terrible. I hate people like that.
So, you know,
Get a
and
life.
it's kind of like, I feel like at nighttime, that's kind of a secluded part of town.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a whole lot going on there.
Yeah, it's pretty secluded. Hopefully they have lots of lighting and cameras. Maybe now they will.
Yeah. I mean, it's an old bank. I mean, yeah, but it's just so sad.
I mean, ours is an old building too, but you know what? So one time we had a creeper, this was last winter, who came in when two of our girls were getting out of work. And it was 6 o'clock, so it wasn't late, but it's dark at 6 o'clock in the winter.
I feel like you and I were, I feel like
Yeah,
we were at dinner and
somewhere.
they called you. Yeah.
And we went by and we had him on camera.
Yeah.
But we had, what's the electric company?
Consumers?
Yeah. I don't know why I don't know that. They came and put a light out
Okay.
on the street because that's their responsibility.
So that was like
Especially-
a dark part of the street.
Yeah, it's a dark part of the street.
Yeah.
And we had them the next day. They came out and put a light up.
I just don't know what is going on inside of you to make you want to do harm, either to a person
Yeah.
or to a building for fun.
Yeah.
You know?
People are fucked up. I don't know.
Right? Well, that's just, have you started watching that show Smoke that I talked about last week? You need to start watching that on Apple Plus. You've got 4 episodes now, so you
Okay.
can start to like, you know,
Okay. Yeah.
groove in. But I mean, these fire starters, like the one guy starts fires just because when he sees other people are happy, he lights them up.
Oh, sweet.
Right? So sad.
That's terrible. It was in California.
No, I think this is like Seattle.
Oh.
I don't know if they ever really say what town they're in. The vibe I'm getting is Seattle, but I
Okay.
could be wrong.
Is it rainy
So-
and cloudy and depressing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, and it like even like the color haze or whatever of like that the editor put on there is just like a depressing one.
Oh.
So you're kind of like in a funk like as you watch it.
You know what's weird is, so I didn't notice this. This tells you how much I don't pay attention, but the air quality has been really bad.
Doesn't Alexa tell you every morning?
I don't ask her.
Oh, see, our stuff like just goes off and tells us things.
Oh no, we shut it down because it's annoying. But I guess the air quality is really bad on Sunday from the fires in Canada. We went to the pool. I had no idea. I was like, it's empty. It's awesome. I had no idea. But what's up with Canada being on fire all the time now?
I don't
don't remember this ever being a thing until a couple
This was
years
last
ago.
summer too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like when Kylie and them were fishing, they almost didn't get to fly out of camp because the smog like set in. Like the plane was coming in to pick them up, and then just like
like
left
settled in the valley?
because it couldn't land. It couldn't see the runway. So then Kylie was texting me, freaking out, and she's like, I'm having a great time, but I'm in my mind, I'm ready to go because we're
Yeah.
supposed to leave, but. And she's like, now I'm panicking that we're not going to like make our flights. And I'm never going to
Right.
make it home. But it all was
Oh
fine.
my God. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the Canucks up there.
I
It
know.
must be on the east.
So we went golfing on Sunday
Mm-hmm.
because I was like, oh shit, I'm playing in a tournament here pretty soon. I
Mm-hmm.
should probably step up my game. I was terrible. Really, really bad. And it was member our golf course. So we went to the public course. I left my sand wedge on one of the holes. No one ever turned it in.
Of course not.
So now I'm super annoyed. I'm like, really? Like, really, someone was just like, ooh, I got a new sand wedge. Like, fuck
Yes,
off.
they did. Yes,
So
they did.
rude. So
oh my
rude.
God, did you see? Well, we saw the fight together. The fight on the golf course in Canada where that one huge former NHLer threw the little guy in the water.
He was like, bang, bang.
He's like, bang. Like that. I mean, I got to give it to that little guy. He came back for more and
He
more.
just-
Got out of the water, Rage Against the Machine, was
Nonstop.
ready to go again.
I know, but the guy totally came out on social media and he was like, sorry, folks. Like, I had a lot to drink, eh?
Yeah, I know.
So
well.
way to make up for it. But
You still got your ass beat.
I know. Well, I mean, come on. Like, you go up against an old NHL player,
He looked large.
right?
Yeah,
Like
he
you
looked
will,
very large.
there's no way you can compete.
I know.
So I was very upset after my performance golfing because Chris and Kylie have barely golfed this summer, and they were amazing, and it was super annoying. So then we went home, and literally Chris worked with me in the backyard with these little like wiffle balls that Kylie used to practice with. So much better.
Oh, good.
I'm like, for years I would, go see pros and do all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, really? I just needed to ask my husband and actually listen. A little bit of that is my fault as well. And then we went to the driving range yesterday. So I asked him if we could go to the range, and he was like, oh, it's hot. I'm kind of tired, from work. And I go, could you imagine if like 10 years ago I had asked you to do this? I'm like, you would have been like so excited.
Yes. Yeah.
So then we went, and it was great, and he helped me. So I'm like, I feel a little bit more confident, but I feel like I'm going to practice hitting some balls like every day before I go.
Oh yeah.
Because I
Are you
don't want to
gonna
like
try to play
completely
more?
suck. Yeah, but I'm trying to think when I'm going to like fit an actual
See, this
round
is the
in.
problem. Thus lies the problem with golf.
No, I know.
You
It's
can
hard to have a
never
full-time job
fit
and
it
like shit to
in
do.
For real, like
Yeah.
in a day.
Yeah.
Because it takes up too much fucking time.
Well, like we have company this weekend, and there's
Do they play?
They do, but there's a solid foursome to go. Chris and Kylie and Mike and Owen. So I'll go to the pool and hang out with Kristen and Olivia, which is totally fine.
Yeah.
And then they'll leave, and then I only have like a couple of days, but I got to work because then I'm not working on Thursday and Friday because I'm in the golf tournament. So
you don't have a lot of time.
I don't have a lot of time. I asked her really. I was like, is it okay if I'm just like drunk and it's fine? And she's like, it's okay. If we win, we get a pickle dish. It's okay. So.
Oh, that's what you win?
I mean, it's actually a very fancy silver platter, like
Okay.
and your name's engraved in it. It's actually pretty
But
swanky.
then you have to share it anyway.
No, you each get your own.
Okay.
No, it's actually really, really nice. So we played last year, and it was the first time that Olympia Fields had ever done a women's invitational. So, but we played with this really awesome twosome in our first 9 holes. And the lady was just like, girls, don't stress about it. It's just a pickle dish. Like she was just like cute and suave and fancy. Well, then when it actually came down to the awards, really was like, that's not just a pickle dish. Like that's actually pretty cool. And I was like, yeah, if you want to play with me, don't ever plan on getting one of those.
Oh my God.
So,
well, it'll be fun. Just go have fun and
no,
don't worry
it'll
about
be
it.
great. No, I'm excited. And then Super Dave's driving down with me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm going to drop him off in Indiana to visit his buddy Larry while I go hang out with Aurelia, and then I'll swoop by, pick him up on my way home.
Oh, nice. You don't have to drive all alone.
I do not have to drive
Yeah.
alone.
Do you like that? Do you like driving? You don't
Sometimes.
Like yeah.
No, I mean, a long car ride like that, I would listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
I'd listen to a book. I probably would call my dad on the phone. So the difference is that he's going to be in the car.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We'll probably either talk or listen to Joe Rogan or something.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can get him to listen to like a book. Probably not, but I'll try.
Well, it probably depends on the book, right?
I don't think we have the same genre taste, but
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
I love driving alone. I
Yeah.
would prefer it. And I think it's from all the years of being alone in a car for my job.
Yeah, I can see that.
And I prefer it, actually.
Yeah.
I like to not call anybody, not talk on the phone, and
Really?
just zone
But
out.
like, I don't need to have a conversation the whole time. Like, if I'm in the car with you, like, I'm totally fine listening to a podcast, listening to a book, listening to the radio. Like, I don't feel like I have to hold a conversation. I mean, unless you're there with like somebody that you feel uncomfortable, and the vibe is that you have to do that. So.
Yeah. I would prefer just to be like, that's why Randy always drives and I sleep.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. I tend to sleep
Okay.
when he drives. Because we sometimes listen to the same podcast. Like, he likes comedy podcasts, so he likes Kill Tony, Tim Dillon, Spittin' Chicklets, which is so annoying. Like, that guy, Biz is his name, right? Mm-hmm. God, I was like, how do you listen to, first of all, I can't tell the difference from one Canadian to the other.
Okay.
They all sound exactly the same.
I feel like Biz just yells.
They all yell
Yeah.
at each other.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know how you think this is funny or you get anything out of it. He listens to that. He listens to Pat McAfee, which I like Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
He's funny. Because
That's like the Irish dude on the Golf Channel, right?
No. He is the guy that has the show on ESPN.
Oh, is he the guy that like
every day.
stands up?
Yes.
Okay.
He's in a tank top 24
yeah.
hours a day.
He's a Pittsburgh guy.
He's also on College Game Day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
With the big belt buckle
Yeah.
and boots. Yeah. He's hilarious. So he has his own show.
Okay.
And I think it's in an old, where they film is like an old church, but they converted it into a basketball / every sport. Like every person in his studio has like bobbleheads of their favorite people, characters, balls that they've collected. It's funny, but they talk about all sports, and I love sports, not just hockey, which I don't really get into. So that's why that Spittin' Chicklets. That guy's funny, and he's actually from Biz is from the town over from my sister-in-law.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So my nephew Michael knew him like growing up playing hockey.
Okay.
In like the junior places. But anyway, so we don't agree all the time.
Yeah, no, that part's kind of tough. No, and then sometimes, because I know that you like to listen to a lot of business podcasts, and Chris will be listening to something, and I'm like, I don't really want to listen to this.
Yeah.
So.
Do you put your headphones in when you're riding with him?
No, normally we'll find something to listen to together, but he's on the phone a lot, like when we travel like a long distance. So then I put my headphones in.
Yeah.
And I'll either listen to something or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Randy loves being on the phone
Yeah.
in his car rides.
So
Whoever.
But like just to like bullshit.
No, it's
like it's
usually
usually work. Yeah.
But like he'll call his mom and his sister,
Yeah.
and that's fine. But yeah, I don't know
No,
why
but see,
I don't love
I
to
use
do
car
that.
time like to catch up with like certain people.
You do? That's
I
what
do.
he says too, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I don't know why. I need to zone out.
And then normally if I'm like if I'm going somewhere that I really haven't been before, I'm like, all right, yeah, no, I gotta go. I gotta be able to pay attention to what I'm doing.
100%.
You know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, 90% of the time I'll call my dad. And then after that, if there's like the list of like girls that I don't talk to on the phone normally or see all the time. That's like my target list.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
and normally like if it's Tessa, it's like, oh my God, I know your kids are in school right now. You should probably answer the phone.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Yeah. I should call people more often. I do it like during the day at my house.
Okay.
I do it like when I'm doing stuff.
No, but if your car time's your recharge time, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
I totally get that.
But it is a good time to catch up with people. Sorry, everybody in California, that I don't call you during that time. Also, it's a different time zone.
Yes. No, I mean, chances of you driving later and not, but if it's an early morning car drive, that would be a little tough for them. All right. So speaking of California, okay. So it was the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale. It still is, right?
You only get to shop early if you...
Yeah. So, well, yeah, because I already did all that, right? And like I've saved a few things. I honestly wasn't very impressed.
I was not impressed either. I have a text chain going on with my personal stylists, Yvette and Stephanie, and neither one of them either.
Okay.
They were just like, I didn't find a lot. I mean, I found enough that I bought
a few
stuff.
things, yeah.
And
no, and when I said, speaking of California, because I was like, I probably should text Yvette, and she's probably going to tell me 10 things I should probably get. But like normally that's like when I would get like my boots for fall and winter.
That's exactly what I bought.
I didn't like anything.
So I bought from Yvette's recommendation.
Yes,
I bought these Fry boots. They were really cute. They're higher and they're like this brown.
Yeah, but like I already have a couple pair of those.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like that kind of thing.
And what else did I buy? Just bullshit stuff. Oh, I bought stuff for my house. So I bought new wine glasses because I needed them. And new champagne glasses. They're actually really great. They're the kind, I haven't tried them yet. I just washed them out today. But you put them in the freezer upside down and the glass freezes.
Oh, for your champagne.
For your champagne. So your champagne can stay
cold. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
And then I bought...
Well, I feel like I should come over with a bottle of champs and we should try them out.
And then what else did I buy? Makeup stuff.
Okay.
Because that's always a good deal.
I got Chris shoes.
There you go.
I got Chris shoes. And then I try to get like a whole bunch of new bras because my whole bra situation's not working out very well. Returned every single one of them. That's tough to buy online.
You usually have to go there.
You go and like get measured, but everything's just wonky and old and not defying gravity. So it's a process.
You can get a lift.
I know.
Have you? You've never had surgery?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Well,
I've only been in the hospital for childbirth.
Okay.
So
yeah.
So I mean, I'm just apprehensive about the whole situation.
You have to get a colonoscopy when you're 50.
Well, I gotta.
But you won't have to go to the hospital for that. But I'm saying you can go under anesthesia.
Yeah, I've never been under anesthesia. Like when I had
It's
my
awesome.
wisdom
It's
teeth
glorious.
removed, but
You
not,
wake up
like,
with the best
down,
nap.
down. Yeah, but you're not like under like on a machine during your colonoscopy.
Because you're barely out. I think
Yeah.
they shove it up there and it's
Yeah,
done in
you're
like
kind of
10
like
minutes.
I'll never forget when I was a radiographer. It was a colonoscopy, but it was not just like the lower colon. They went up into
The upper GI.
Yeah, and this woman was having a conversation the whole time, and I just remember my eyes got really big, and I turned and looked at the doctor, and they're like, "She's paralyzed." So that she was alert through the whole thing, but. He about died when he saw my eyes when all of a sudden she started talking and I could see like how far up he was. So
Yeah.
it was funny.
It's kind of alarming. But it's good. It's good prevention. Everyone needs to get a colonoscopy
Oh
at
yes,
50.
for sure.
And then you don't have to get another one for 10 years if you're clear.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's
Oh,
the
that's kind of
protocol.
a long time.
Yeah. So you're good for 10 years. Just
Okay.
get it because it's the best indicator of colorectal cancer, which is so preventable.
Yeah. Rich,
Ra-
have you had a colonoscopy? Okay, good deal.
2. Oh, good for
Right.
you. I know Randy's had one. I mean, we all have.
Yeah.
Now
I only asked
have-
Rich because he's over 50.
Oh, okay. Well, now I have to get the shingles vaccine.
Is
which
that a
I'm
thing
not-
over 50?
Yes. Because you do not want shingles.
Oh, wild. Okay.
Yeah, and there are 2. There are 2 of them. So you have to get them in like one and then another one in 3 months or something like that.
Okay. Every year?
No, just once.
Oh, okay.
But Randy got sick.
I remember that.
Like he was down. Like he had the flu.
And I mean, that happens to some people when they get the flu vaccine. I don't believe in the flu vaccine.
I don't either.
I don't get
I
it.
hate that. I don't
So-
believe in the COVID vaccine anymore either.
And my main thing about not believing in the flu vaccine is because when I worked in the hospital and then when I worked in doctor's office, it was mandatory that you had
Yeah.
to get one every year. But everybody would still at some point end up with the flu, especially when you worked like in healthcare and you're just starting to get used to being around random people's germs. You know, eventually you just have great immunity, but I was like, what is the point of this?
Right.
So yeah,
Yeah,
as
I
soon
used
as I
to have
didn't
to
have
get
to get
one.
it anymore, I stopped.
I used to have to get one too when
So-
I call on hospitals and stuff.
So
And it never helped.
Did you get anything for your awesome vacation coming up from the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale?
No, because it's all fall stuff.
It is all fall stuff.
Yeah. I got other stuff though. Like
Okay.
we went this weekend, we went shopping a little bit. So Anthropologie, I love to shop there. And they have a bunch of cute summer stuff.
Okay.
So the theme is linen for us because it's airy, it's light, it packs well. I take a steamer with
Yeah.
us. And so I got a few linen things. And Randy did too. He basically needs to get rid of all of his closet and start over. Yeah. And which she did this weekend.
Did he?
Yeah.
Filter through a bunch of stuff?
Yeah. So, yeah, I think we're ready for Spain
Okay.
because it's going to be hot. AF.
Are you traveling with just a carry-on in typical
I don't know. We
Meko
haven't
fashion?
decided yet.
Okay.
We haven't decided.
Do you have a direct flight?
No. I mean, we connect through Atlanta and then
Oh,
Atlanta
okay.
straight to Madrid.
Okay.
So, kind of. But then we go from Madrid. Then we're taking a train to down to
Same day,
Marbella.
or are you spending a
No,
night
no,
in
we're
Madrid?
spending 4 days in
Oh,
Madrid.
okay.
Yeah. And then we'll take a train down to Marbella and then stay there the rest of the time.
Okay.
But I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
TBD. Because we don't really need a lot of stuff. Like, I don't wear a lot of makeup because it's so hot.
Yeah.
I don't need a lot of stuff because we're in a hotel.
Yeah.
And then bathing suits, and then you can just wear your stuff that you wear at night over again. I don't
Yeah.
know. We'll see.
You're a good packer.
I'm a good packer.
I'm not. Like I'm.
Are you bringing like a trumpet just in case you feel like
Yes.
breaking
Like
out?
what if I want a French horn? Yeah, for sure. It's like, you know,
What if I need my boots?
That's my favorite. When it's just, you know, when it's like, you know, I wear the same 3 things all month long. But when I go on vacation, it's like, I don't know, I might need 2 prom dresses.
Right. Exactly.
So, well, and it's like shoes. Like I like options for shoes.
Yep.
I feel like as I've gotten older, I've gotten better about the shoe thing. But my thing is like shit for my hair.
Oh.
I put a lot of crap in my hair.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, in the summertime, it's useless. Like when it's humid and everything, it's just, it has a mind of its own.
Yeah, summer's different. I couldn't do a carry-on at a winter vacation.
No.
The shit's
just my
too bulky.
shoes alone. Yeah.
You got boots, if you're going to ski, you got all that stuff. So I wouldn't do it for that, but I would do it for summer.
Yeah. Because you're so tiny though. You can put like so much, like your feet are small and your clothes are small.
Well, your shoes, you can wear whatever tennis shoes you're going to wear for everything.
Yeah.
And I usually wear tennis shoes of some sort to walk around in.
Sure.
Rather than open-toed shoes.
Yeah.
I just think it's gross when you're in those streets.
I hate open-toed shoes in a city atmosphere.
So just one pair of tennis shoes and then one pair of casual sandals and one pair of like dressier sandals. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
No, and you just kind of have to like,
then you wear like basic stuff. It's like a capsule, right?
Yeah.
So then you do a pair of pants, a pair of jeans, a skirt, a dress, maybe a couple dresses. And
like when I'm in New York and I see people like in flip-flops or like sandals, I'm like, really?
Oh, yeah.
Like the street is so
What if you step in
gross.
dog shit and then it squishes through your sandals?
But like you get dirt on like your feet, like your ankles. Like
it bothers me when we're out all day and we go back to the hotel and no one takes off their shoes. I'm like, you just walked through sledge and now you're stepping in the room that I'm going to walk barefoot in.
That's why I don't walk barefoot in a hotel room. Like I'm like a weirdo.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah,
like
are.
I'm a super weirdo. Like
Even
I get out.
Really super clean, nice hotels?
Yes, because it's for that reason. And especially like my family, like they keep their shoes on the whole time.
Yeah.
So, and it's one thing if I'm okay tiptoeing on like a hard floor because I feel like that gets like cleaned better. Carpet, no fucking chance I'm putting my bare foot on a hotel carpet.
Oh.
Like I will get out of bed and I will like,
oh my God, that's funny.
Try to find like my flip flops and walk to the bathroom.
Yeah, you never really know what's in the carpet.
Especially in a city environment, right? Because they're so gross. Like people like shit and piss in the street and that gets in the water. And if you stepped in a puddle, that's just not rainwater.
Right.
That is everything.
It's everything. Yeah.
All the things.
And people could have literally stepped in shit and then walked in your hotel room.
Yes, 100%. And then when I like had Mr. Nugget in New York City, we would get back to the room because I mean he's gonna jump on the bed.
Yeah.
So I had like his little paw cleaner like right by the door, and I'd wipe them all down.
Oh, nice.
So I'm like, you're not jumping in bed with me with your New York City feet. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Do you think you'll ever get him a stroller?
Right now he's still very active, loves to walk and all that. If I thought he was gonna really start to slow down, I would 100% get him a stroller.
Even if. Like, I know he's active, but like just to protect his little feet, would you get?
You know, it's funny you should mention that. I did think about that when I was in New York, but then I was like, oh, do I really want to have to worry about traveling back with that? Which would have been fine, especially because we had a freaking 10-hour delay at the airport. So it would have been nice to just be able to like scoot him to the pet relief area instead of hoping and praying he didn't pee or poop like on the way there from holding it for so long. But it's amazing. Like when the dogs are like in airports and on airplanes, they're like, not going here. It's like a little kid at school.
This is not my natural habitat.
Yeah, like a kid at school that's like, I don't pee or poop at school.
Right.
Yeah.
So we saw a little dog actually it was a big dog in Miami with rain boots. It was so cute. I think one of the girls took a picture of it. It was so flippin' cute. And this dog was just like, it obviously was not the first or 10th time it's worn these.
No, because you have to train your dog to wear those.
Oh man, he was just like cruising.
Yeah.
It was so cute.
I tried with him and he just laid there and he wouldn't even move.
Know what to do.
And then I even bought them for like our bigger dogs because I thought, oh, you know, like if it's muddy out, maybe I could put these on and they can go out and do their thing and I can take them off. And then you don't have to worry about wiping paws. And then they would walk like,
they didn't know what to do.
Like new shoes.
I know.
They walk like new shoes. So, yeah, that didn't work out well. So that was also a big, giant waste of money. So,
I know. But too bad you couldn't do that.
The thought of it and the intention was great.
I know. So, what happened to your shoe?
I don't know. It's getting all tangled. It's like under my heel. It's annoying.
So the anniversary sale, big
boo disappointment. So do you think like, so then I was wondering, I'm glad you feel this way, Stephanie and Yvette, because I thought maybe I was getting old.
No, they all
set in my ways.
It all looks like it did 2 years ago.
Yes, like nothing's new.
Nothing's new. Nothing's new. Nothing's changed. Nordstrom, get your shit together.
Right?
And also, why do they have like Karl Lagerfeld? Is that his name? The designer? They're now featuring his bags, which is so random. He's like an old ass designer.
I don't even know who that is.
You would know if you saw him.
Okay.
He's old.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know what they need to go through a research, in my opinion.
Yes.
Or I'm gonna take my points and go somewhere else.
I know, but I have so many.
And my influence status.
Right? I mean, that's what keeps me going back there. You know, and then you get like your money towards, you know, getting your pants hemmed and all that kind of stuff.
Which I never do.
No, I don't take it.
Because then you got to go back and get it.
No, they'll mail them to you. You just have to hope that
It's right.
it's right.
Yeah.
So for Chris, just because he gets everything hemmed, I have a great lady here in town.
Mm-hmm.
And because Ferris doesn't have all the cool like Big Ten like female stuff that you can buy online, I've been taking pictures of stuff and sending it to Laura. And I'm like, hey, can you make a Ferris version of this?
Oh,
so she's
very
going to start
cool.
taking like scrap material
Yeah.
and try to do it.
There are people on Etsy that do that too.
I know, but like this chick's here.
That's really cool.
And I go, and the nice thing is I go, Laura, I'm like, if this is cool and I wear that at Ferris, like people are going to be blowing down your door to get this made because you just can't get Bulldog stuff. And I'm like, come on now, people, 3-time world champs. In 4 years, let's upgrade.
Let's go.
Let's upgrade the apparel. So
yes. So speaking of Ferris,
yes,
my kids are blowing on my phone. Sorry, I gotta check. What are we thinking for? What were we buying for dorms? Do you have Kylie's stuff all bought, or does she have it all bought?
I have. Well, I've talked about it before. I have the mattress pad.
Yes.
So, and I'll be using that this weekend, like when our friends come up with their kids.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna make the girl a bed on the floor in Kylie's bedroom.
Oh, perfect.
And then so her sheets come today.
Yeah.
So I'll have those washed and ready to go. Comforter.
Yeah.
And then like I talked before, like I have like those big bags bought. But the main thing that I made sure she had was like those plug-in ports, the ports that have the USB, that have whatever the kind of charger is for your iPhone, plugs, because there's only so many plugs in the actual room.
Actually, what they do also need is an extension cord.
Yeah.
And then I remember Alex bought this, is like a little thing you screw in next to your bed. It's like a stand, and it had a plug to put her little phone on and whatever else at night, her water at night, like on her loft thing.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sure she got it on Amazon.
Yeah.
I think she still has it, actually.
Kylie really wanted like a makeup mirror that had like the light in it. So I got her one of those.
Yeah.
Steamer.
Yep.
Look, like even though she has like suite mates in the bathrooms in between, so she's not going to like the floor bathroom. Yeah. I'm like, do you really want to leave your shit in the shower?
Yeah.
And I mean, you might find out that you and these girls have a great, relationship, and it is fine. But in the beginning, you might want to hold on to your shit until you can kind of like figure things out. So.
Right.
And I mean, yeah. I don't know. We'll see. But laundry bag, laundry, soap things.
Yeah. It's funny. They, Michigan Safety gave a whole talk on laundry and how they had a fire from lint. So they're like,
kids not cleaning out the lint things.
Please make sure. First of all, don't have your parents teach you how to do laundry before you go away to school, because you cannot put 8,000 pair of jeans in one load, expect it to wash all the way, and then put it in the dryer. And that's when the dryers start on fire.
Okay, this is how I know I need to teach my child how to do laundry. I don't know if I told you this story before, but it just happened a couple weeks ago. So Kylie brought down a pile of clothes. I'm washing them. And she's like, yeah, hey, I really want to wear those jeans right now. And I go, well, they're in the washing machine. She's like, I know. It says that it still has 30 minutes left, but can you just like take them out and put them in the dryer? And I go, that's not how it works. And she's like, well, what do you mean? And I go, it's soaked. It's like being like washed in like soap and water right now. And she goes, well, isn't that what the dryer's for? I'm like, oh, child, no, there's a whole process. Like, it has to wash, and then it has to spin, and then it rinses, and then it spins again.
Yeah.
And that's why it's not like sopping wet when you put it in the dryer. And she just did not understand that whole concept.
She'll find out soon.
Oh, I'm like, oh, this is when you're like,
before.
I've done you a little bit of a disservice doing all the things
Just
for you.
make sure she knows before she leaves.
She needs to know before she goes.
Yeah. Because she doesn't want to be the person who's like, gets her shit taken out of the laundry.
Right.
And just laid on the floor.
Set a timer.
Because they do that. So she'll have an app, I'm sure. I mean, there's a wash.
Yeah, I mean, everything, I'm not really 100% sure. I know that her dorm, because it's one of the new ones, there's it's free, and there's like washer and dryers on every floor. I just don't know how many.
Yeah. So these guys have, it's an app that they use. And it'll tell you.
Like when it's done.
When it's done, yeah, on your phone. But it's not free. I mean, it's like you put your credit card with it, and then it does your laundry. I think it's $1 a load. I don't know. Yeah. It's something. But,
I mean, I'm sure it's not free. I just don't have to pay for that individual thing.
Right.
Yeah. It's just
you
included
do,
in
but you
dorm.
pay in a different way.
I pay in a different way.
Yes.
I pay in a different way.
Yes.
So, but yeah, I mean, we're talking like just over a month.
I know. I know. When we get back from Spain, they move.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So is Alex going to be with you the whole time?
Yeah.
Okay, so then fly back to Miami, or she's coming home from Miami?
No, she flies home from Miami at the end, like in 2 weeks.
Okay, and then she's done.
And then she's
okay,
done.
so she's leaving with you guys to go out abroad.
So
okay.
she'll come, the four of us will fly together.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if her and Zach were flying from Miami, and then they had to go back to Miami, collect all their crap, and then go back to school.
They don't have much.
Okay.
Yeah, they just have suitcases of clothes. But they'll, no, she's coming home first for like 5 days.
Well, they have to come home with a coffee machine. You bought them one.
That's true. That's true. I think it's small enough they can, because it's.
Do they like it?
They love it.
I'm so curious about it because I love iced coffee.
She loves it.
Okay.
She's like, we use it like twice a day.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
So you have to buy the specific pods for that.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Kind. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hopefully it'll fit in her suitcase. It should.
Yeah.
It's small.
We should ship it home.
She can ship it home. But yeah, I guess that is true. That's the only thing they have to ship home, and then their clothes.
Yeah.
Those.
She hasn't bought anything else?
Yeah, she's bought clothes.
Oh.
But she hasn't bought.
But not like things.
Things. Yeah.
Okay.
She hasn't.
Okay.
And who knows what she even needs for her apartment. I don't even think she's thought that far. She probably has
Is it
all.
Furnished already?
Yeah, they're all furnished.
See, that's crazy too to me. Because like all of my college apartments was everybody's parents' mismatched
from their
furniture
basement.
they didn't want anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're all furnished. Which is nice.
Yeah.
Because then you don't have to.
You don't have to worry about moving it there.
Right. Or moving it out. Mm-hmm. Which is why people move so often.
Yes.
Because they can.
Yeah. No, I get it. I do. It'll be interesting. I have no idea what Big Rapids is like in that situation. I don't think that there's furnished.
Does she have to live in the dorms for 2 years or 1?
She only has to be there for 1 because she'll be 19.
Mm-hmm. It's on age?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. So if you, she'll be 19 this year. So then she would be like turning 20. So she would be able to go off campus.
Okay.
Where I think if you're just like 18 and 19, you have to stay on campus.
Got it.
I think. Okay. So, but yeah, she'll be older. So, I mean, we'll see. I'm like, you have to vibe off your friends and like see what they're doing, whatever. But there is a statistic that says you are more successful to stay in your classes and do your stuff if you live on campus.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Michigan makes you move out after the first year. In fact,
they don't have housing.
They don't have housing. So, in fact, they make you start signing leases in October for apartments.
Is bananas.
Because you don't even know who you want to live with. I mean, you might get lucky, but it
especially
switches.
as a freshman.
Yeah.
You haven't had a chance to even join a sorority yet.
No.
You know, you're like just meeting people.
I know. It's so dumb. But they switch it up like 8,000 times before the end of the school year anyway. Because I remember Alex was like, I'm signing a lease in October with these other 3 people. Well, by the time it rolled around, they switched out. Everybody kind of did this.
As long as it evens out and everybody
shakes out.
Yeah.
So now I'm just not even involved.
Yeah. Is she ever going to live in the sorority house?
She is her senior year.
Okay.
The senior year sorority house.
Okay.
So the big sorority house is sophomore year. It's where they have like 60 girls live there. Then They have a junior house, which is much smaller.
Okay.
And not very many people live there because most kids study abroad.
Yep.
And then senior year, they have another house that's smaller.
Okay.
And so she already picked it out for her senior year.
Okay.
So she's set. But yeah, and that'll be a decision Evie has to make too. Is like, is she gonna rush?
Yep.
Which I think she is. If she's gonna do that, will she live in the sorority house? They only have 50 or 60 rooms, and then if you don't get a room and you haven't signed a lease, then you're totally screwed because you are homeless.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough because, like, when I first decided to go off campus, it was me, Tessa, and Aurelia, and our friend Lido. But I mean, we didn't sign a lease until like April for the following
like normal
year.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a lack of housing or lack of whatever.
Yeah, it's a big school in a big town, but this is a lot of people going there.
50,000 kids. You gotta put them somewhere.
Craziness.
Crazy.
Is there anything else that I'm not thinking of that you're getting?
No, just that little thing. You can find it on Amazon.
Oh yeah, that shelf.
I think both Alex and her roommate had them, and it was just nice.
Okay.
They had it like they could plug stuff in up by their bed.
Okay. The nice thing is Kylie has a couple of friends who graduated before her, and they're both in college apartments now, and they're like Abby's like, don't get a little microwave. I have one. It's just sitting in my room.
And you can get, that's what Evie was like, I don't know about a microwave. They have the campus places that drop them off and pick them up at the end of the year too.
Oh.
So if you rent, because you will never, especially if you don't live in the dorms again, what are you going to do with that shit?
Yeah.
So because if you move to an apartment, they're already furnished with everything. So I don't think that's what we're going to try to talk Evie into doing is just do the campus rental for a year or whatever it is. And then all you have to do is take your stuff out and they come pick it up.
Yeah. Well, and especially if you do it that way, like whoever your roommate is, you could be like, I'm going to rent this, you rent that.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Totally.
Right? And then
it's so funny to me that these kids don't want TVs either.
They don't need TVs.
I know.
They have computers and phones and iPads.
I know. I'm like, do you guys want a TV? She's like, no.
My gosh, I remember like having like this tiny TV that had the VHS player, and it sat like up on like our wardrobe. So because we had a loft, so the TV was like up on the wardrobe, and I remember like laying in bed watching Friends.
Oh yeah,
yeah, and 90210. But yeah, I mean they don't need a TV.
No, I'm trying to think what else they need. I don't know. It probably depends on school to school, but like, the putty stuff to stick your stuff on your walls. Yeah. Curtains. Like our girls got curtains just to make it cuter.
Sure.
And then they don't have wardrobes, they have closets. So to put like the closet, they put like a cute rod with like curtains.
Oh, I remember like in Alex's room. Yeah. Cause it was just like open and exposed.
Just open.
Yeah. Like at Ferris, they're like the wooden wardrobes.
Okay. Yeah. It's a glorified prison cell. Basically is what it is.
I will say this newer dorm, it doesn't have cinder block walls, right?
Oh,
so it
that's
doesn't
nice.
have that prison feeling like all the other dorms do.
Yeah. I know you can get wallpaper, like sticky
like
wallpaper.
peel and stick.
Yeah. You can do that if they want to get fancy. I know every place has like those little fairy lights all over.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Air freshener, like an air purifier.
Oh, yeah. No, that's
huge.
on Kylie's list. Yeah.
Just because the air is so
But I was like,
fucking nasty.
Okay, how about I get a new one and you can take the one from the house because you might spill shit on it or you might do something. So you can take this one.
Does she have a little stool that has a top?
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely on the list. And I was like, oh, so that you can hide booze from your RA.
Yes. Exactly.
Because I'm sure they're not going to look in your little poofs.
Right.
Yeah.
And because they can't, because it's private property.
Oh, it was not like that when I was at Ferris.
Yeah.
They were like out of the room. I mean, I never had my room searched, but I was in rooms that got searched. Yeah.
What else do they need? I don't know. Don't bring all your clothes, that's for sure.
No. And I mean, Kylie's close enough to home.
Yeah.
That what do you need, right?
Yeah.
It's not life or
Couple
death.
Sweatshirts.
I can come up this weekend kind of thing. So, yeah, totally fine.
Yes.
So, all right. So you've been watching the Formula One docuseries?
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's so good.
Interesting.
Yeah. I never knew this much drama happened in F1 racing.
Really?
Yeah. I just didn't know, like, I know racing a tiny bit.
I know nothing about racing.
But I don't know. And this is not even within the same team. Sometimes it can be like the teammates are fighting.
Yeah.
But it's more about like sponsorships and the owners and who's winning,
I can see it being competitive,
and who's the car maker and how the engine is working and blaming it. You know, if you're not winning, why is this engine such a shitty engine? Like, what are you doing? Like, it's a lot of finger pointing.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm excited to see the Brad Pitt movie.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go to the movie theater to see it. I'll wait till I can just get it at
Evie
home.
saw it. She said it was really good.
Did she?
And she knows nothing about racing.
Yeah, no, and I'm kind of spoiled. I kind of just want to watch shit at home. Mm-hmm. I don't really want to have to go to the movie theater. So, because I really want to see the live action How to Train Your Dragon. I really do. Yeah.
The live action, what's that mean?
It means it's not the cartoon. It means that it's like a real dude.
It's like a real person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh. I think I told you that we saw Jurassic Park when we were in Florida.
Kylie and her boyfriend went and saw it, and they said it was terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't as good.
So.
I mean, it was great because we had espresso martinis and popcorn and
she also said
wine.
not enough people died by dinosaur. Only 4 people died.
Yeah, they did in it.
Yeah.
And they didn't, I mean, they showed it, but they didn't show it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the other ones.
I still remember this. I went to see the original Jurassic Park with Jenny Griffin and her mom. And I was eating Reese's Pieces when the T-Rex comes down and eats the person like in the porta potty. And it like freaked me out that I started choking on my candy.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I was like, because I like jumped. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Mm-hmm. That's the best part about the first Jurassic Park, the first of anything, because nobody knew what to expect.
Right.
And you're like, holy shit, this could actually happen?
Uh-huh. I mean, not that I would ever go parasailing, but I will definitely never go parasailing because I think it's Jurassic Park 2, where a dad and son are doing it, and then all of a sudden it gets like detached from the boat, and then it ends up on Jurassic Park Island.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And Chris and I saw a guy doing it in Midland, and I'm like, he better be careful and hope that, like, you know, his engine doesn't go out because he can fucking end up in Jurassic Park.
I don't know if I'd go parasailing anyway.
I would never. Would you go in a hot air balloon?
I don't know. First of all, it looks boring.
You think so?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think it looks boring. I think that I would be shitting my pants the whole time, that I wouldn't be able to enjoy the view. That's what I think.
It doesn't go that high though, right?
It's a hot air balloon. It goes up in the air. I mean, it's not like you're going to like have a soft landing if you fall out of the basket.
I know, but it can't go that high, first of all. Second of all,
I mean, they go pretty high.
Really?
Well, think about like when we were in Napa and like all those hot air balloons were in the sky. They were pretty high up. Mm-hmm. Do you remember the one year like I had like barely lived in my house? And
did one land in your yard?
No, they needed to take off from somewhere and land at the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
So like you had to drive around and find a place to light up your hot air balloon, and then they had bean bags and they had to aim for like a bullseye. So I'll never forget. And if I already told this story, sorry, but Chris left to go on a trip, and I'm in bed and I'm sleeping, and I just hear this banging on the door. And for some reason, I am sleeping in the spare room upstairs, and I don't know why, but I was upstairs, and I came down and I thought Chris forgot something, and I opened the door and I'm like all annoyed, and it's like this random dude, and I'm like, excuse me, and he's like,
at your front door?
At my front door.
Oh, thank God it wasn't your bedroom. Can you imagine?
Right, that would have been really weird. So I came down the stairs, opened the door, random dude, and I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever you got to do, it's totally fine. I close the door, I go upstairs and go back to bed, and then I'm laying there and I go, okay, a man is looking to start up a hot air balloon in my front yard. I should probably wake Kylie up and we should see this.
Right.
And I have really funny pictures of her like in her pajamas, like holding a cup of cocoa, because it was like a cool summer morning, you know? And it was pretty awesome. I mean, this whole crew came in, unloaded everything out of the back of this trailer. So there's the basket, and they unfold the balloon.
Okay.
Then once he gets like the air and everything going, in no time flat, that balloon is up, and he was off like the Wizard of Oz.
Like they just float it from ground up, right? Like it just goes straight up.
So, I mean, I have a giant front yard, but it's a lot of trees as well. So he went straight up, like he had to go straight up so that he could get over the trees and head towards the fairgrounds. And it was just kind of like he was up and away. And he was just gone. So it was more cleanup for the people that had the trailer to like get everything and then just go because they had to like see him there.
Land.
Yeah.
So this happens in Midland. Those
yes, we have a hot air balloon festival.
Happen, or does that happen?
I think it's
during
in
River
August.
Days. Because River Days are coming up.
Yeah, River Days is always the first weekend of August. It could be River Days because they have all the baskets lined up on Main Street.
Oh, they do? And they take off from Main Street?
No.
Oh.
No, there's no balloons. It's all the baskets, and then
okay.
they light up Main Street. So then they light the fire. So it's always like 20 degrees hotter on Main Street. But it's super cool. Like I have fun pictures of like Kylie and Gibson when they were little.
Yeah.
You know, sitting in the baskets and everything.
So that happens next weekend, the 31st. I just read it. It's like July.
Oh, is it? Yeah, because that leads
July
into the
31st.
first weekend of August. Yeah.
Oh, I'm home. That's cool. I haven't been to River Days in forever.
Yeah. I mean, I'll remember one time Chris and I and Kylie went to dinner at Maru, and I randomly just caught a buzz at dinner. And then Chris was like, well, I'm not ready to go home. Let's go downtown. So we went downtown. And that was before they blocked off Main Street like they do now. So we just drove down, like cruised in. We're like, man, it's hopping down here. Wow, there's so many people. Well, we had no idea it was River Days, and that's why it was like hopping downtown. So, I mean, there's like bands playing and all this kind of stuff. And I just continued to keep drinking at Molasses. And then, you know, I almost joined the Rotary. And then Chris was like, don't give my wife your card. She is not going to join. She is not going to join the Rotary. And I'm like, yes, I am. I'm going to do the chicken dinner and the pancake breakfast. I didn't do anything.
You didn't do
I
it.
never signed
Thank
up.
God.
I mean, I don't know if I'm the Rotary type.
I don't
It's
even know what
like
the
the
Rotary
American
is.
Legion, I feel like.
Oh, really?
I don't really know.
Yeah.
We could Google what the definition is.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
I
But
know they're
every town
active.
has a Rotary.
Yeah, they're
I feel like they're
active.
part of like, yes, philanthropy.
Yeah.
Kind of some
great.
sort.
I'm sure they do great stuff.
Business owners type
Yeah.
stuff.
Which I am one, but I didn't join. I don't know.
I don't really think the Rotary is really
It's
your
probably
vibe.
not my style.
Yeah. Okay, are you watching And Just Like That?
No, I couldn't do it. I watched one episode like last year, and they just talked about the same shit over and over.
It's so boring.
I do
still watch it.
Did you
though.
see the interview though that Sarah Jessica Parker gets to keep her stuff?
She's kept everything.
Yeah, it's part of her
From every
contract.
season, yes.
except the couture stuff. But she gets to keep everything.
But she's actually was able to keep a lot of that as well.
Really? She says she has storage units. That's so cool. But what do you do with that after a while?
So like her agent, lawyer, like team, like when she signed up for that. Yeah, who was she on? Oh, I think she was on Call Her Daddy when she talked about it.
Oh,
I think
was
that's
she?
what I listened to. Yeah, I mean, I don't really listen to Call Her Daddy, but I'm like, Sarah Jessica Parker, yes, I'm in. I feel like she was very PC. And she thought for a long time before she answered. It was not hot takes. It was thought out before she said her answer. So I was like, a little disappointed.
Unlike Charlize Theron.
I feel like I need to listen to that because I feel
I
like
haven't
she gave,
listened to it either,
gave
but-
some dish. I didn't watch Love Island, but somebody like is going to be on tomorrow when it releases in a bikini and high heels. And it said from the villa to the pod. So I'm assuming it's Love Island.
Wait, what?
On Call Her Daddy.
Oh, on Call Her Daddy. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Sorry.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Evie went, they had a couple of her friends had a watch party for the finale of season 7.
How did she feel about the winner?
I guess she was discussing it. She's like, I think she was fine with it.
Oh.
But she also told me don't watch it because it sucks compared to season 6, which
Okay.
is why season 6 is bringing back the After the Sun or whatever, which premieres like today or yesterday.
So is it like a recap?
It's like
Like a
after
reunion?
they left the island.
Okay.
And then what their lives look like. Because the people on season 6 were so popular
Okay.
that they made them another follow-up reality show.
Okay. Well, good for them. You're not going on Love Island to fall in love. You're going on Love
You are
Island to
not.
be discovered, right?
Yeah.
So you have to make a stink in some way, right? Who are you going to play? What are you going to do?
I think that's what season 7 people did more of the game.
Okay.
Less personality. And I think season 6 had more personality, which is why people were attracted to them because
Yeah.
they want authenticity. They don't want to
Yeah.
see that bullshit.
Yeah. Okay, so speaking of authenticity, we had a conversation about this weekend. So AI is like taking over, right?
Yes.
Did you see that new Kashi commercial? So there's this new Kashi commercial, and it's a brilliant commercial, but it was built by AI in a couple of days for like $5,000, right?
Okay.
Where if you had done this with real actors in a
Yes.
studio and all the logistics of a production and blah, 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 it would have cost you probably $150,000, you know? So do you feel like, yes, there's always going to be that quick AI take for certain things, but do you think that we're going to go backwards in such a need for authenticity that we're going to go a little bit more analog? Like photography, you know, dark rooms, and then someone say like, I color corrected that. I took this photo. This was real time. I had to wait for the sun to be here to do that, as opposed to just ask ChatGPT to do it.
Yeah. Do you think we're going to go back to that? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, that I think that people are going to. You'll always use AI because it's going to be the easy fix for a few things. I do think that it's not going anywhere, especially as it gets more sophisticated. But there's going to be a draw to going back to that analog thing. Think about our girls buying $30 disposable cameras when you have the ultimate camera, video camera, whatever, in your hands. And they have digital cameras. Why? So that you can upload it to your computer. You can do the same thing with the phone in your pocket.
Yeah.
So now you have something that requires batteries and a memory card and cleaning your memory card.
Do I think we're going to go back? I mean, you just answered it.
Yeah, I guess. But I'm just saying.
I don't know. I think there's no avoiding AI. Obviously, so I listen to one of the podcasts that I like to listen to like once a month, and it's called All In, and it's Chamath.
Oh, I tried.
Para. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. He's one of the founders of Facebook. He's brilliant. He is also with Jason Sachs, who's now on Trump's administration.
Okay, but they also like to talk about how brilliant they are.
I know.
So
but that's also
I started
part of the
listening
gig.
to it, and I'm like,
that's also part of the gig. But the main topics that they always talk about are technology.
Okay.
Which I find fascinating. I don't know anything about it. I like to learn. I like to understand where it's going so that I'm not such a when it comes to stuff like that. Because I feel like I am. So today they were talking about Perplexity, which I mentioned last week.
Yeah.
Perplexity is one of my favorite deep research AI platforms. I didn't realize if you buy, so this is where they're going to get you. So I only did the basic Perplexity.
Okay. Free or like
no,
at $5 a month?
It's minimal, but it's something per month or per year. But if you do the upgraded Perplexity, it can gather you can ask it to upload all the times that you've ever had sushi in your life, what your reviews were. It can log into
like if you like had it on Open Table or something like that. Okay.
Yes. Or you can say, how many times last year did I get my eyelashes done? Or
so
in my emails, I need to know, and then make a list of everything that you've done, which I think is very great for efficiency.
But, and less human error. But think of all the times where you're like, ooh, got away with that one. Or you just forgot. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Got away with what?
Anything. I don't know. I'm just making it up. But
But I mean, for reporting purposes or for
no, I'm saying like
production.
life. I don't know. Like, ooh, forgot my doctor's appointment.
Right.
Kind of a thing.
Right.
I don't know.
But it's kind of fascinating, all the things that you can log in if you're willing to give all that
your information to AI.
Which eventually you're going to anyway.
I mean, it's probably already there.
Yeah.
But
so I just think that from an efficiency standpoint, it's awesome. Yeah. I know people that are using AI right now for receptionists.
To like
check people in.
Their phone calls. Okay.
Yeah. So there's a screen. So it's less personable, obviously. Yeah. You walk into an office and they're like, hi, I can check you in right now. And they're like, zoop. And that's it.
Okay. So good and bad with that, right? So I like the efficiency of like how easy that is. And I'm sure you're alerted in the back room, especially if it's like a doctor's office or something like that. And okay, takes away the grumpy lady that could be sitting at the desk, right? Okay. But think about how many times, like when, especially in a pediatrician's office, where they see like the mom who's worried and nervous and scared come in and, you know, soothe them down and whatnot. But then I also think now you're taking kids who went through COVID, which made them a little bit more antisocial. And they have Snapchat and they have other apps, and this is how they communicate. They barely talk on the phone. They barely make eye contact. They're not getting in together in groups because they could just, you know, what was that one app our kids did like in junior high where it was like a party? You know what I mean? I'd be like, Kylie, do you just want to have all these people over? And she's like, well, no, because then I can just like hang out, but yet I'm still hanging out. She'd like empty her dishwasher and have like a party of like 5 people like on an app.
Right.
And I think that there's just going to be less communication and less, you know, human interaction.
100%. Yeah.
So, and you just took away somebody's job.
Yeah. But from an efficiency standpoint and productivity, I'm just looking at it from a pure like bottom line. If you're running a business, if I'm running mid whatever it's called now, Michigan,
yeah,
and I'm looking at productivity levels and I'm thinking, man, I can't get as many clients in or patients in per hour because dipshit that makes $5 an hour is checking people in. She's crabby, she's grouchy. Nobody wants to give her their information. They didn't prepare, so she's like going the long way. Mm-hmm. If you could have all that automated, do you know how much more efficient you would be from a business standpoint only? I'm not saying personal. Yeah. Obviously, that would not work in a pediatrician office. There's no way you could check in. Maybe that would be the first step. No. Nope. Because it's not personalized.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is for places that don't need to be really that personal.
Like McDonald's.
So today when I was listening to All In, they were talking about an automation of food. Interesting, because not only could it prep the food for like a Taco Bell, McDonald's, Arby's, Wendy's, it can also help eliminate error of what you get in your food, and it could also help supply people that wouldn't otherwise get food from another perspective. So it's endless, the stuff that you can kind of use with technology and AI. I think you either have to embrace it or you have to be, you have to embrace it. I think that's the only answer.
Yeah. So the last time I was in the airport, because you know how like a person will come over with a wheelchair, right, to get somebody from the plane.
Yeah.
They had computerized wheelchairs. Like it had a destination. And it has to be checked in somewhere. It's not like I could just sit on it and take it. But it was kind of like the Uber bot that they have in like California.
Yeah,
and
they have them all over Miami.
It was on its way to a gate to like go pick somebody up. And, you know, I get it that it's probably more efficient than like Bob, who might be like smoking a joint and not. Yeah. I mean, the person that has that job is probably not the most efficient employee in the airport. But at the same time, like, what if it fritzes out? You know, what if, like all the what ifs when you rely on technology, right? And we know how that feels when the power goes out, right?
Yeah, like a grid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're just like
for sure.
stuck dead.
For sure. There were all those robots around Miami, different kinds too.
Yeah.
And they were all over, when we toured UCLA, there was the first campus that had those robots. And that was 3 years ago.
Like the food delivery robots?
Food delivery robots. So I'm sure it will be all over campuses now because it's efficient. And second of all, people that are working those jobs all act like they don't ever want to be at their job.
But they're going to have to find something else to do.
100%.
You know?
100%. Yeah. So I'm here for it. I just think you have to be, if you want something more personable, you have to do it yourself.
Yeah.
Because everything else is going to become automated in a way.
I don't know how I feel about that. You know, I think we'll decide. Like, I want to go to this restaurant because I want, you know, to have good human contact.
You want the
and
experience.
Service. Yeah.
I think there are going to be instances where it can't replace people at all. Like the human connection, obviously, we learned this through COVID, or the mistakes of COVID, when we are isolated and shit's going down. I mean, we're seeing it now with the kids that were isolated forever, and the babies that were born, and even the animals. I remember, who did I just see? And they're like, oh, we have a COVID dog.
Oh, so he does not used to be around other people and stuff.
I mean, that was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
But, you know, the effects are long. So it will be interesting to see. But so I don't know.
Okay.
That is my take. My hot take.
That is a good
AI.
hot take. All right.
I think it's efficient. I think when I go to the doctor's office, I'd rather talk to a computer than I would the front desk person.
No, I mean, there's
They're
certain
usually
things where you're
so
just,
crabby and bitchy. And
I'm not going to lie. If I can order my food online and not have to call and talk to somebody on the phone, fantastic. Right? But then think about like back in the day, like you would talk to the person at the pizzeria. They would have to use a fucking map to get to your house if they didn't know the area. And then you had to talk to them because you paid them when they got to your house.
Yeah.
You know, like that was the only option. So,
Yeah, but I make all of my doctor's appointments on my chart. I don't ever talk to a person if I don't have to.
yeah, if you're using my Mid-Michigan, like,
But that's all over the place.
not our eye doctor. Our eye doctor is very old school. Like you can't even pay online.
But I'm saying like major hospital systems
got
in
it.
America.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? Overall. So Epic, which is one of the biggest,
Yep.
has the majority of the shareholders of, medical, right? So they also do the billing, but they also do the charting and the patient-facing software.
Right.
I love that. I would rather do that. It's more efficient. It's more...
It's great to have all of your stuff, especially if you're going to
Yes.
see somebody else. But at the same time,
and it's more correct.
but I also love having a concierge doctor to the point that like, oh, I'm out of my thyroid medication. I just, or I go to like redo my, thing at the pharmacy and it's like, oh, you need to have your doctor call in. I text her.
Yeah.
I get a human response back and it's taken care of.
Yeah.
Right? So that's the fault of the regular medical, like use your insurance kind of system. Like,
Yeah.
You would never have that kind of care. Ever.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Right. Because they can't. And also they can't even keep anybody employed
Right.
in our system.
Yeah.
Glow Medical Spa is Mid-Michigan's premier med spa for skin rejuvenation and anti-aging. The trained nurses and estheticians at Glow specialize in non-invasive facial aesthetics such as toxins, fillers, and lasers. Glow is ranked in the top 1% of all providers in the U.S. for Botox and filler, as well as Black Diamond Icon status for HydraFacial.
Glow Body specializes in body contouring with Ensculpt Neo, Emcella, weight loss clinic, and therapeutic massage. Book an appointment today at glow-skinspa.com. All right, let's move on to fun things.
Okay.
All right. So from social media, people made a couple of comments, especially because we had Taylor and Haley on, and we were talking about Botox and filler and lasers and all the things. And I thought this lady had a very funny comment when she was like, buying your Botox from Facebook is like bringing your own steak to a steakhouse.
True. True.
I mean, I'm still flabbergasted by that.
It is. So when they were talking about that, that's like the third time I've heard it in a week.
Really?
Yes.
In this town?
In this town.
Wild.
So I don't know what we're doing. Like, if you don't feel comfortable going to it, you don't have to go to Glow.
Yeah.
But definitely go somewhere that's accredited, that has somebody that has a medical license, for the love of God. Because first of all, it's not actual Botox.
No, not if you're buying
Everyone
it on
knows this.
fucking
Yeah.
Facebook.
It is who knows what from who knows where. They're probably diluting it, overly diluting it. The fact that you're injecting a needle into your own face when you don't know the structure of your face and you've never went to school to understand like where the muscles are. There's so many nerves and veins and things in your face that could go seriously wrong.
Right?
Yes.
And I mean, when I get stuff done, like I know that I'm not the first person to ever be poked here.
Yeah.
Right? And not the first person that Haley or Taylor have ever poked.
Right.
You know?
You also
and I'm
have-
still nervous. Like you're putting that in my neck. Now,
Yeah.
granted, I love the effects. So I'm like going to keep on doing it.
Well, you want to go to somebody who does it all the time.
Right.
You're not going to go to, for example, you're not going to get your taxes done by an accountant who teaches math on the weekends. You're just not. You're going to go to
Right.
somebody that does taxes
Yeah.
for a living.
Yeah.
The same thing with going to a dentist, going to an OBGYN. You're not going to obviously go to a dermatologist to get your vagina looked at. It is not. You're just not. It's the same
Yeah.
thing. It's the same thing.
Yeah. So
beware.
It still completely blows my mind.
I know. It's wild. Don't bring your own steak to a steakhouse.
And then, because we had talked about, our Mythbuster was, life is over after 40. And everybody's like, 40 is the new 25.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm here for it.
Yeah, I love
right?
it.
Because I feel like your 20s are still like your teen years. Like
Yes.
Because it's very rare. Like I was married at 23. I was still 23 when I got married. About to turn 24, but still 23.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I don't see that being my child at all.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be. You never know.
You never know.
I highly doubt it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel better at 40 than I did in my 20s.
Yeah. Same.
Same. So I'm here for all the
So
things.
if 40 is the new 25, what's 50? The new 35?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A little wiser.
Yes. And you're feeling good.
I do.
Right?
Feel good. Yeah. At 35, I felt okay, but I had just had kids and
Yeah. I was good at 35. So I would probably say my late 20s, I was kind of like in a shitbag feeling, only because, we lived in the middle of nowhere, fine, whatever. I feel like I ate my feelings a little bit. Chris was in his accident. We dealt with a lot of stuff. But then we were walking Kylie into dance class. She's probably 2.5, maybe 3. And Chris took a picture because Kylie had this really cute outfit on, but it's us from behind. I looked at that picture and I was like, holy fuck, my ass is giant. And right then and there, I was like, okay, so when I drop her off at preschool, if I'm not working, I'm going to the gym. And that's when I started my health journey, right then and there. So, because I was like, I can't look like that. How did you not tell me that I looked like that? That is
because he loves you.
I know,
but he probably didn't look like that to him.
No, we were both a little thick in that phase.
Oh,
but
who wasn't in their whatever? We in our 20s. Well, I was in my 30s before Randy and I had kids. When we lived in Philadelphia, we would eat a box of Cheetos for an appetizer, a whole box. And then,
so you mean Cheez-Its?
Or Cheez-Its,
okay.
yeah.
So I was like, Cheetos don't come in a box. Okay.
So we would work out at 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Like psychopaths, because we'd get home from work and I don't even know. He'd get home because he worked in an office, I worked on the road, so we'd get home at 6. And then we would go to the gym and then we'd get home at 9 and eat dinner. And while our dinner was warming up in the microwave, because we never cooked, we went to this deli that was down the street that already had pre-made stuff.
Okay.
We would eat Cheez-Its. We'd eat our dinner, and then we would split a whole huge bowl, heaping bowl of Edie's ice cream every night. And then I think the same thing happened. I think we saw a picture of ourselves, and we were like, shit, we're fat. I think it was right before our wedding.
No. Really?
Yeah, it was. It was. And we were like,
do you know, right before our wedding,
down.
Chris wanted to lose weight. So he was like, I'm going to go on Slim Fast. Okay, whatever. But, he didn't. Who was the guy in the Slim Fast commercial? Tony something? Do you know what I'm talking about? He was
I remember Slim
NFL
Fast.
coach or something.
Oh, okay.
Tony Matora? Lasorda? It was a shake for breakfast, a shake for lunch, and a sensible dinner, right? But Chris would have a shake with breakfast, a shake with lunch, and dinner.
Were there a lot of calories in Slim Fast?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But what kind? Was it?
And
it
they
wasn't all
were good.
protein?
I don't remember, but he did not lose weight for our wedding. So I think he just misunderstood the plan. But yeah.
I know. So we all went through our little.
We all went through our phases, and you have to talk yourself out of it, right? For sure. And I feel like you can always start again tomorrow. Never think oh, it will never work for me.
Yeah.
You can start again tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
or not. Just keep going with the Cheez-Its and the Edie's ice cream at night until you see a picture of yourself. I think that's
what
the
changed
key.
that. What changed my world. You know,
Yes.
but then when I go back and look at stuff when my thyroid was all fucked up a few years ago, and I look at those pictures and I'm like, you poor thing, you were uncomfortable. But I was still trying everything.
Yeah, you were.
It just wasn't working. But okay, so hot takes. Being busy isn't a flex anymore. How do you feel about that?
Good.
Right?
I hate it when I hear somebody say, so busy.
Right?
Like they're the only person in the world that's busy, which I get. A lot of people say, I'm really busy, because they probably genuinely are.
Sure.
But also that's not a response to how are you?
Right.
How are you should be, I'm great.
Yeah.
How are you?
Uh-huh.
How's life been? I'm not asking you what your daily to-do list has been for the last year.
If I do say I'm busy, I'll be like super busy, but it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Right? Like work's crazy, but it's it's a good thing.
Yeah,
kind
but
of
I don't think it's a
situation.
flex. I think it just shows that you're insecure about something and you're just saying that you're busy for an excuse.
Yeah. Or stocking like up your schedule and not making any time for yourself. I don't think that's a flex either.
No, I don't
right?
think it's a flex to say I'm not very efficient with my time.
Yeah. There you
Therefore,
go.
I'm very busy.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, so stop saying that.
Yeah. Ladies wanted to know, like, because they have little people at home and they're out of school, what did we do with our children during the summer? Because
Got
a
a
lot of moms are
babysitter?
starting to feel like cruise directors. Yeah, but you worked a full-time job.
Yeah, I had my kids used to do tons of camps.
Yeah.
Tons. Just they'd go from one camp to the other. Mm-hmm. I mean, like from like an art camp to a
Super organized time. Yeah.
Just
For
busy.
sure.
Busy.
I mean, I would sign Kylie up for camps. Sometimes, like when she got older, she would go to sleepaway camp. Or, yeah, sometimes we would just have chill days at home or chill days at the pool. I mean, when she was smaller, like kindergarten to second grade, I mean, about 4 days a week, we would just be at the pool.
That's nice.
And I had like my little like homie crew of moms, and we were just at the pool every
Yeah.
day with our kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I was able to do that. So
Right.
that was great. So
Yeah, they just did camps all the time. Probably because I worked when they were all little and I didn't feel like they should have any idle time.
Yeah.
Because they needed to just keep doing things.
But your kids were movers and shakers and they were in gymnastics and
Yeah.
you know, that's just a different phase.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I just was camps and lessons.
Yeah.
That just kept them busy.
Yeah. I don't feel like as a mom, you have to be the cruise director of everything. You know what I mean? Of fun, right? And sometimes creativity comes when your kid's a little bored. You know, you just have to make sure, I have like dog hair stuck to my face. You just have to make sure that your kid, when they have idle hands, isn't destructive. You have to know your own child.
For sure.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But I think there's something about being bored and being like, figure it out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I was a
So-
bored kid.
I mean, I could, if I was grounded, I did not really get grounded to my room a lot because I would entertain myself, right? If my sister was grounded into her room, it was the end of the world and she was just sad and like would sulk in the corner, where I would play with random things, where I would have to get like to the kitchen table with my fingers, like my hands folded and sit there because that was the worst because I couldn't even make like two pencils get married.
Yeah.
You know? So
I
had a very creative brain.
We had a baseball diamond by my house,
Mm-hmm.
and there was no mall in
Yeah.
Midland growing up. So we made a mall out of our baseball field. That's what my friends and I did.
Like a pretend mall, or you'd like
Pretend
bring
mall.
like your own
No,
stuff?
We had just a total pretend mall.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cute and fun.
But we didn't, when you don't have anything, you just try to make something. So yeah, I agree with the whole, we used to
and
picnic.
we didn't have screen time either.
We didn't have screens. We didn't have screens. We would go to like the cemetery and have picnics.
You would have what?
Picnics.
In the cemetery?
Yeah.
Like witches?
No, like bored country people.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, in the day.
Okay. Oh, you weren't doing like seances at
No,
night.
no.
Okay.
Just because we were like, oh, let's just go to the cemetery to have a picnic. It was creepy, but that was the part of the appeal.
I guess so.
Or the feel, like there wasn't much in Hope.
Okay.
So I get the whole like gotta be bored to be creative.
Yeah.
Because
I do feel bored is different these days with a screen, right? Like you need to be bored without a phone, without an iPad.
I don't think there is such thing as boredom anymore.
No,
There's
it's just
too
a
much.
different, yeah.
Too much to do. Too many options.
Too many computers. Take
Too
it all
many
away.
computers.
Make your own fun. Here's a piece of paper and a pencil. Draw a picture.
Yeah,
You
true.
know? Oh. Meko. So remember when I was like super obsessed with everything Zach Bryan and Brianna Chicken Fry?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I have to find this on my phone. So they're like back in the news.
Are they back together?
No.
Oh.
So I don't know. Zach Bryan, I love the fact that you still can, sell out concerts and make music.
Cabbage Patch Kid.
It's fantastic.
I told my friend Stephanie was here and she loves Zach Bryan. I go,
Yeah.
pull up a picture of a Cabbage Patch Kid right now and do side by side. She was like, holy shit, they're the same person.
I know. He got hair plugs when he was in Ireland.
Oh, he's going to look like a Barbie doll.
So he posted on his social media a text message that Bree sent him the night that he dropped her off in New York and she like knew it was over.
Yeah.
Right? Like before it all went down. And basically, I won't read the whole thing and it's really long, but basically she was like, I don't really know what this bullshit is, but I love you. I will love you forever. I will always be here for you. It was kind. Like she knew the relationship was over, but it was very kind.
Was he having a breakdown or something?
He must have been. So then what she did is she reposted like all the options that she was given by the lawyer in the breakup. So option A, you get $12 million. You say nothing about him. You just say that we broke up. I really just want to move on and heal. Option B, she would get the Doxbury house, which was like this big, beautiful house that he bought for them. They were supposed to get married and raise the family there, and it was right by all of her family outside of Boston. She would get the house, and essentially she would have to just take the high road.
Say nothing.
She couldn't really say anything. She can't talk about any of like the non-public cheating, and she's like, there was so much more than what actually made it out on social media. And then she's continuing to still find out about it all. And she can't talk about him being a narcissist. She would just say that he did me a favor and I'm much happier now that I'm out of the relationship.
So the lawyers admit that he was a narcissist?
100%. And then she had to guarantee that whatever Grace had recorded on her phone would never get out. She had to sign off on the fact that she has no control over Josh or Dave, but anything that they know about him and that they hate him for is everything that everybody else knows in the public. She never disclosed any like secret information. Or option C, essentially a messy war, and she gets to air out everything that she experienced and she doesn't hold back, which obviously is the one that she took. Yeah.
All of the above.
So she just posted all this stuff. So she, like, this went down and she's like, I guarantee this boy is blackout at 7 a.m. Again, shocker. And basically,
meaning Zach is
yes.
blackout.
So then her friend is like, what the fuck does this mean? And she's like, this is so fucking, like, what is this? And she goes, I don't get it. Why does the midget cowboy think that these texts were supposed to make you look bad? I kind of confirmed that everything you said was true. And she's like, ha ha ha, I know. And it's like, good move by the little fella. I just
was
think
he
it's so
little?
funny. Zach, oh yeah, he's probably like 5'8" tops.
Another reason that he is a Cabbage Patch Kid.
Right? Just tiny. And then she actually showed like the text messages from the lawyer verbatim, signed the NDA. The first amount was $10 million, or the Daxbury house and $3 million. Or obviously, C, you can go on and do your thing.
Wow.
So, and she's like, I have not told one lie ever, and it's baffling to me that the brain dead little army of men that so clearly abuse women, that blindly follow their little leader because he makes songs for them about being bad boys. And then she just kind of just kept going on. And she's like, okay, now I have to be done with this because it's just...
It's sucking up her soul.
And she's like, I thought I was done with this and I didn't have to talk about it anymore.
See, he's a douche canoe.
Right?
I can't. Stop buying his music, people.
Well, I don't buy anything, but I do listen to it on Spotify. I mean, he makes good songs.
Does he?
I mean, I like his music. I don't like him.
Yeah.
But I don't think if you really got to know any like rock star or a man with that much power and that much money and probably got fame too quickly, nope. Bye. I think they all suck. I don't think there's a single good one out there. Not until they're like old, like Bon Jovi. I guarantee when he was in the thick of it, he was not amazing.
Oh, 100% he cheated on Dorothea.
Right?
They've been together since high school. And there's no way he went on tour without cheating on her. Prove me wrong, JBJ.
Well, Bed of Roses. Hello? 100% about all of that crap. Okay. As someone who owns a med spa that does glow body and all the things, right? There's people out there that do Ozempic shaming or GLP-1 shaming, whatever you choose. What's your hot take on that?
Ozempic shaming how?
Like somebody, I feel like they're just jealous that someone's looking good and took
Yeah.
control of what they got
Yeah.
going on. And then they're shaming people like, oh, you
It was
use
the
a
easy
fat
way out.
fix.
Easy way out. Yeah. I mean, I get it. Some people do use the easy way out. I mean, but also you can't just, so I think what they're missing out is if you are going to go on a GLP-1, you also need to understand that you're going to lose weight is fat plus and muscle. So you're going to lose something, right? You don't want to lose muscle if you can help it. So you need to continue to work out or find a workout program. If you are super overweight, sometimes it's a good reset for people. I have seen that.
I mean, I feel like half this town looks amazing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know?
And yeah, it is a cheat code, but some people kind of need it. And it's also more than vanity, it's for your health.
Dude, there's so many extra things that are coming on the back end of this, like inflammation, brain inflammation, delaying
Cognitive
or
health.
getting rid of dementia, heart health.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of great things coming out of this, and they're starting to learn more and more as more people are on it.
Yeah.
But you also have to be smart. Like if it's taking care of your food noise, you can't just not eat. And I think that's where some people get a little funky.
And you need to work out for sure.
Out.
And that's what we try to, instill. You got to work out. And it can't just be, I'm going to go for a walk. No, you have to lift weights, heavy weights, and you have to do resistance exercises. In addition, you also need to eat a ton of protein. When you eat, make good food choices.
Right.
You can't just go to McDonald's and eat the fries and have a shake when you're hungry, if you're hungry. We encourage like steaks or whatever you're gonna have, protein.
Yeah, good.
Even if you're like a vegetarian, so you can have protein powder or tofu or whatever you're gonna have, but some kind of protein.
Right? Well, because I've had a lot of friends that get super nauseous and super fatigued. Well, are you eating?
Yeah.
Like
We
that's
also
the main
supplement
thing.
with a B12 shot because we know that you
you would lose that.
You're gonna lose some kind of vitamins and nutrients.
Because that
especially
was
if
a
you're
big
not
thing when
getting
people
it.
first started getting like lap band or gastric bypass. Like we would have patients at the urgent care that I worked for that had that done, and they would get weekly B12 shots because they were just vitamin deficient. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's part of
like
the
that.
package is you get a B12 shot that has other vitamins in it because you tend to become vitamin deficient because you're not hungry and so you're not eating.
Yeah.
But hopefully you're
My
eating
main thing
protein.
is don't hate on someone's success.
Exactly.
Right? It's their own success story. Let them do their
Yeah.
thing. And if you want it,
Go get it.
fucking figure it out.
Go get it.
Right?
Yeah, it's, for a lot of people, it's a head start.
Yes.
So they maybe haven't been motivated for a really long time. Can you imagine if you're still in your 20s or 30s, stuck in that whole cycle of I'm going to have Cheez-Its for my appetizer and ice cream after every meal?
But I would be careful about all this stuff that's on Instagram where you can just like sign up and not even meet with a doctor and get it in the mail.
Well, that's the same thing as injecting your own Botox.
Yeah.
Or buying it on Facebook. Like
You might not be buying
need
something
to
that's not really
research
like
it. Yeah.
Not that it's not legit, but like super watered down. And just because an influencer's telling you to buy it, this is kind of a serious thing. Like you need to get like serious medical.
You need to go to
professional.
somebody that has a license.
Yes. Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, protein's always great for everybody. I know that everyone, anywhere you go on social media, it's like, you need 50,000 grams of protein a day. So much so
there's
that
something
you
about like
can't.
I don't remember what the equivalent is, but something about like your
1 gram
ideal
of
body
protein
weight
per pound, I think is the.
of the pound that you want to be.
Oh, I don't know.
Right?
I think it's your current weight. One
then
gram
you're-
of protein for your weight, your body weight.
I think it's your ideal body weight.
Oh, really? Well, that's so subjective though. Because you could be like, I weigh 230 pounds, but I want to be 110.
We should probably be eating less food then.
Right. But I mean, protein's important. So
Yeah.
however that measures out. And yeah, working out. And then you're fine.
All right. We're not the doctors. I just see it on TV and listen to Meko talk about everything at Glow. So
Yeah, I just
don't be hating on people.
Right. Let them be. They're healthier.
Yeah.
They're moving more. They're more confident.
The confident part is the huge thing. I can think of a few of our friends that you could just see it in the way that they interact in a crowded room, and how they feel when they walk in and have a conversation. 100%.
It's sort of like the kid with acne.
And it's then when it's finally gone.
When it's finally gone, I had the best story. Like somebody I actually knew, and their son had really bad acne, like debilitating acne. Got rid of it, and she's like, "Oh my God, he actually asked somebody out on a date for the first time ever." And so it's that kind of stuff. You're like, okay, so whatever it takes, that could be called a cheat code.
Yeah.
I mean, you theoretically.
How is Accutane any different?
Yeah, theoretically
for sure.
could call Accutane
Actually, that's a great
cheat code.
point. That is a great point.
Yeah, or anything that helps you. But those are all helpers. It's not like everybody can do it on their own.
No, I just think because it is such a efficient and fast way that there's just some people. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. That's totally fine. Right? But I think with anything, you will find enough people to poo-poo something, and you will find enough people that will give you great stats.
Yeah.
So you just have to figure out.
Yeah.
What
I mean,
works
it's not
for you.
Tylenol. It's not used for everybody. Not everybody needs it. Not everybody should have it. It is not a one for all. It's definitely something you should consult with. But don't hate on people that do.
Right? All right. What are you loving this week?
So I am loving. I found this on Amazon. The Prime Day is the only thing I bought on Prime Day. Was this top, this Stanley Cup top that doesn't leak on Amazon.
And it fits any Stanley?
Well, you got to measure it out.
The right size.
But yeah, it's good.
Oh, my alphabet
And it was like
Stanley needs
$7 for 2 of them.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a great find, Meko.
Because don't you hate it when you're and I don't love the straw up all the time. Because it's like
this is one of my travel water bottles
right,
you can
because
hide the straw.
Yes, I do the same.
It disgusts me, like on an airplane or something, to like have your straw exposed.
So this, I mean, granted, it is not the same quality as your Stanley that you bought.
Okay,
I have to say that
from a straw sense,
from both, you can just tell. Like I don't know if I'd put it in the dishwasher.
That it would melt.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's also $7.99 for 2. Give it a try.
But it's fine for the car and
It's
on the go and
it's
at
fine.
work.
Yeah.
Oh, very
so this
nice.
is a 30 ounce. You probably have a 40 ounce, and they have those.
Okay, I'll have to look into
So you
that.
just have to figure out what.
So Chris discovered Amazon Prime Days for the first time.
Okay.
So he used to make fun of me for the random boxes that would show up throughout the week. This man, it looked like he was like moving in like somewhere, the amount of stuff that he purchased.
Anything good?
Like he's going on drop. So it was like this big thing of like solar charging things and, Pelican cases for cameras and guns and all that kind of stuff. And he's like, you don't understand. Like I saved like $1,000. And it was great, grand, wonderful. But it's just really funny that I was like, oh, so someone just discovered what all the hype's about.
Is it over?
Yeah. It was like the 8th through the 11th.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm loving my new Tracy Anderson floor.
Oh my gosh, I jumped on your Tracy Anderson floor. It's like,
it's not as springy as like a spring floor,
but it's pretty springy.
But yeah, it's kind of springy.
So do you feel like, maybe not when you're like centrally in it, but like it requires a little extra core strength and a little extra
because you got to keep your
muscles?
balance to keep it from like
That's
bouncing.
not what I was expecting it to be. I wasn't expecting it to be like platformed up and then topsy-turvy. I just thought it was going to be the floor, and the floor was just kind of like, I don't know, bouncy floor.
Yeah.
So,
it's
interesting. Cool. It's cool, though. It's
Yeah,
super
it's cool.
cool. Oh, yeah. No, then I was like on your Tracy Anderson box, and I'm like lifting my leg, and I was like, I can't get my leg as high as Meko.
It's similar to, so the spring floor, my girls, when they did gymnastics, they had a whole spring floor. That's how they learn their routines.
Okay.
And it's much more springier.
So it's safer on your joints.
Safer on your joints, but it does make you like, you can't, if you do a flip and you're like going hard, you got to control
like
it.
land
or
precise.
You could really just like keep going. Yeah. So what are your things?
I'm loving two things. One, I got this new app called Deglaze. So Morgan told me about it when she was here. So it's one of those apps where you can take a recipe that you took a screenshot of. It could be a link from Pinterest. It could be something that you found on Instagram. You put it in the app and AI takes it and it puts everything together.
Okay.
And you can even hit like start cooking and it will take you through step by step.
Okay. Oh, cool.
But then you like follow people, right? So then you can see like you have your friends and like what are your friends making? What are your friends doing? And then you can leave real like comments or what did you add to the recipe? So when Morgan was here, I had to like go through my photos to find, like I make this Asian noodle thing. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I always have to go back and try to find the picture.
Through your picture.
So then she told me about it. And
so
now
you upload a picture.
The picture that I took off of Pinterest to like save in my photos, I uploaded that. It took the photo and then put the recipe all together.
Oh, cool. So then when you make a recipe, you just hit start and then it just goes.
It walks you through step by step. And then if you need to make a shopping list from the recipe, you can make a shopping list.
Deglaze.
It's Deglaze. It's super cool. Okay. So there's a free version and then you can only upload like so many a month or something like that. Or it's a minimal fee to have like the full app and then you can do like unlimited ones. But then if you put a link in from Pinterest, it will upload all the photos. And then when you look at it, it will say like, do you want the Pinterest link or do you want me to take you right to, I think they call it the X-ray version or something. And then it's just the printable like sheet. So then you can just have the recipe there and not have to scroll through like someone's, journal about making it. So that's great. And then the second thing I got, I can't press the button because I don't want to hurt Mr. Nugget. But have you seen these little like pet deterrent things on social media? I ended up buying it on Amazon and it's literally called the dog bark deterrent device. Okay. And so he'll bark a lot, like when the Amazon guy comes or the UPS guy, and you just press a button. There's no collar on him, and whatever it is, it's like some kind of shockwave, and it just like stops him in his tracks.
It's a shockwave, or is it a sound wave?
No, I think it's like, I don't know, waves in the air.
Well, you know how dogs can hear really high pitched stuff that you can't hear?
Yeah, but there's like, so then you can like train with it too, where there's a light or there's a sound, so that if they hear the light or the sound, eventually they don't need the.
Does it give you instructions?
Wave in the air. Yeah, I threw them away. I just hit the button.
Oh.
No, but honestly, like now, like the Amazon guy comes, if I'm around, he'll give like a couple of barks and
yeah.
But I was in the shower and like the UPS guy came, Chris was on a meeting, and that's why I got it. Like when we try to work from home and then he goes ape shit, but it's always when you're talking and you can't be on mute. I'm telling you, fucking brilliant.
Nice. And there's no collar.
No collar. No. And a guy that works for us just got this adorable little golden doodle they named Fran. And she's like nipping at people and doing stuff. And I'm like, Mark, you need to get this. So you can just be like, Fran.
Yeah.
Boop. Or Rich, his wife broke her ankle and she's like all laid up, but they have a puppy and it gets the zoomies. I'm like, you need to get this. Stop the zoomies.
Oh, interesting.
Now, I do feel like your dog needs to get the zoomies out. It's like energy, but it's the other stuff. Like, don't jump up or don't do it in here.
Right, the jumping and
Stop
the
him
barking.
out.
That'd be good for puppy training.
Great for puppy training. Chris's future puppy doesn't even know it's about to hit it.
When are you getting a dog?
He's not allowed to get one until he comes home from dropped.
So October, you're getting a dog?
At the earliest, but it's that he'd have to have like one lined up right now. You know what I mean? Like he wants to get one from like a good lab breeder, and he's not doing any. Well, I don't think he is. I mean, who knows?
You know of?
Yeah. I mean, he could be in talks. I have no idea, but yeah, dropped like. But I'm like, don't come off the plane and then like we have to go pick up a puppy. I mean, let's enjoy a few days of like no child and like Mr. Nugget's travel ready to go.
Right.
So,
right. I know. That's what prohibits us from getting a dog too, I think.
It would have been really funny if all of a sudden Evie adopted a dog and she was like, here you go, bye.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Funny. We're like, she goes, oh, that dog got adopted. I was like,
shucks.
bummer.
Callie, sorry.
Sorry. Well, we were at the vet today for a quick second, and there was a cat who, first of all, I don't think Callie would be a great big sister because she would either ignore it or she'd be so annoyed that she would just.
I think she's really good at being the only dog.
She is.
I do.
She is.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, if we want to travel, which we do a lot, then my mom can watch her or she can, you know, do whatever.
She can come to my house.
Yeah. And she's fine.
Yeah.
And she'll be great. But I think if there are two of them, that's a different story.
Mm-hmm. I got you. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's talk about the wine.
Okay.
I brought the wine today.
Oh, wait. We got to do, what are we loving? Did we do that already?
Yeah, we just
Oh my
talked about
God.
everything that we just love.
I thought I was introducing a segment. Good
We're
Lord.
forgetful.
Okay. What are we drinking?
I don't know. I found this
Oh.
at my house. It was on my beverage cart. I'm pretty sure one of the Canadians brought it at Thanksgiving.
Oh.
So
Well, it's an Italian wine, right?
it is. It's a Chianti.
Because I see the rooster thing.
Yeah, it's a Chianti. But I chat GPT'd it because I was like, hey, should I? I'm like, I don't even know if I should bring this. And it said it's a tobacco and leather. And I was like, done, bringing it.
Okay, good.
So-
yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Definitely Tuesday wine.
It is a Tuesday wine. Chat GPT kind of like hosed me a little bit. I was like, are they paying you? Because it was like, oh, Katie, great choice. Let me see what it said exactly. So I got all excited. I'm like, ooh, this is perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, no. What did it say? It was really funny at the top. It was like, ooh, you've got a premium Italian wine in your hands. Here's the lowdown on it.
Okay.
So I just like skimmed through everything, and when it said hints of tobacco and spice and leather, I was like, okay, I'm bringing it. It said $40 to $60, but when I actually Googled it, it was like $20 to $30.
Okay. So
yeah,
solid
it's
Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday wine for sure, but smooth, easy drinking,
Yeah.
light.
Yeah, it's good.
I would drink it again. I have no idea where it came from. I don't know if I'll even be able to find it, but yeah.
Cool.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.